Oyagala okumanya ebiriwo, ebyaliwo, oba ebigenda okubaawo. Program Tambula n'okumanya eggose. Tambula n'okumanya ku MRU TV ne Royal FM.
Piers Morgan is a British journalist and television personality known for his bold and controversial style, rising from newspaper editor to global TV figure, setting the stage for the journey we are about to walk. My name is James Binojjo. Today we walk through Piers Morgan's biography, a story about ambition, controversy, backlash, and reinvention. Stay tuned and enjoy. Piers Stephen Morgan was born on March 30th, 1965 in Guildford. His early life was shaped by loss. His father died when he was still a child. This event had a deep emotional impact and contributed to the driven, sometimes combative personality he would later display in public life. His mother later remarried, and Piers adopted his stepfather's surname, Morgan. Growing up, he was not from elite privilege, but developed a strong sense of ambition early on. He attended Harlow College, where he studied journalism, a decision that would later define the rest of his life. Morgan began his journalism career at local newspapers, where he learned the fundamentals like reporting, editing, and understanding what captures public attention. He later moved to The Sun, one of Britain's biggest tabloids, where he worked under powerful media figures and absorbed the aggressive headline-driven style of British tabloid journalism. This period shaped his instincts in various ways, like focusing on stories that provoke emotion, prioritizing bold headlines over subtlety, and understanding that controversy drives readership. The principles would later define his entire career. In 1994, Morgan made history when he became editor of the News of the World at just 29 years old. This made him one of the youngest editors of a national newspaper in the UK. This role placed him at the center of British media power. He wasn't just reporting news, he was shaping national conversations. Under his leadership, the paper leaned heavily into sensational stories, celebrity scandals, and investigative exposes, making it more aggressive and more focused on high-impact stories. In 1995, he moved to the Daily Mirror, a major British tabloid, and here, his influence grew even further. Morgan's time at the Daily Mirror ended dramatically in 2004 during the Iraq War. The newspaper published photographs that allegedly showed British soldiers abusing Iraqi prisoners. The images caused outrage and had serious political implications. However, they were later proven to be fake. Morgan refused to apologize immediately, standing by the story at first, but as evidence mounted, the fallout became unavoidable, and he was fired. After leaving newspapers, Morgan transitioned into television, a move that many journalists failed to make successfully. In 2011, Morgan took over a prime-time slot on CNN with his show Piers Morgan Live. This was a major opportunity to establish himself as a serious global interviewer. He conducted interviews with politicians, celebrities, and public figures. However, his tenure faced challenges. For example, American audiences sometimes resisted his British style, and his outspoken views on gun control sparked backlash. Ratings struggled compared to competitors, and by 2014, the show was cancelled. Morgan faced a turning point, but once again, he didn't disappear. Piers Morgan once again reached peak fame as co-host of Good Morning Britain on ITV, where his confrontational style and strong opinions made him one of Britain's most talked about media figures. However, in 2021, his criticism of Meghan Markle after her interview with Oprah Winfrey sparked backlash, leading to yet another dramatic exit, continuing his pattern of rise, controversy, and reinvention. He returned on Talk TV with Piers Morgan Uncensored, embracing a more direct and unrestricted style. Alongside broadcasting, his writing reflects his bold personality, while his polarizing nature, admired by some and criticized by others, remains central to his lasting relevancy. Morgan is married to journalist Celia Walden and has children from previous relationships. Despite his public persona, he often shares personal reflections, family moments, and opinions through social media, giving a more human side to his image. Piers Morgan represents a modern archetype, not just a journalist, but a personality-driven brand. He understands something crucial about media. Attention is power. Whether admired or criticized, he remains impossible to ignore. And in the world of media, that may be the ultimate success. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Till next time.